Okay, doing a spring update on my trees. So here's the Cucumbers juniper I got for my birthday. Greened up really good, looks lovely. Got it wired over a bit, don't know if I showed that before, but some of those inside branches died back a little bit. I'm totally cool with that, they're kind of weird anyway. But it's really got some new growth on it. I'm gonna prune that up soon. I put some just native moss on there just to hold the soil in good, because whatever mix they have it in, it's really loose and rocky, so every time I'd water it, it would all just fall out. So I got that on there just to make watering a little easier. But in general, awesome little tree, really cool. Here are those Japanese black pines I got. You can see this one especially, I mean, it's gotten 2 inches of growth just since I potted it up. I didn't do any real wiring on that one. Just played around a little bit with some of those lower branches that I'll probably cut off eventually anyway, at least a few of them, because there's 3 right there in that circle. This one I really went crazy wiring it just because I just love seeing these black pines wired in these really gnarly ways. So this one, I got some new candles coming out too. I got high hopes for it. I'm just glad they're living. Never really had any pines going good. So there's the third one that I kept in the bigger pot. It's going, not as strong though, so I'm a little confused why it's not as strong. With the candles not going as crazy, but hopefully soon enough it'll catch up. But a few jade cuttings I had a big jade about a year or so ago, and it completely shriveled up, so I took every little bud off of it I could, and they're coming out. It's not a big deal, they're coming. Here's a local little pine that I took when it was very, very young, so it's actually the only one I've ever kept alive. I got a candle going on it. It's a little twig, but hey, it's alive. I'm gonna keep it alive, because I've never kept one of these local pines alive. And you can see, I mean, that's how they grow to be. I mean, about 50, 60 feet tall, long, skinny twigs. So then you can see the big bald cypress right here. I mean, these are what actually grow here, so hopefully it'll do good. So I mean, I kept it in its native soil. I kept as much root as I possibly could. It's small enough that I could kind of just let it be. When I dug it up, I just didn't do anything to it. I put it in here. I kind of kept it in the shade underneath here on this little rack, so it gets a little bit of light, but not too intense, and it just kind of keeps itself going. This and this are Chinese privet, which is a crazy invasive species here, so I got them just to play around a little bit with some wire. I mean, they're still green under the bark, so they're alive even though the leaves are dying off. Don't really care if they live. I mean, if they do, it'll be cool, but they're incredibly invasive, and there's just millions of them. Literally every square inch of the forest here is covered in them, so I mean, not too really big of a deal. But got my little Chiflera down here, not done too much. I mean, it's growing good, but I got it for like $2, so I'm not really too concerned. Some ficus microcarpet cuttings. I mean, they're alive, whatever. Here's a Italian stone pine that I got at Christmas time. I've never really seen anyone do much with them, other than every year around Christmas I'll see somebody do like people wait till they get on clearance and they'll do a quick little 5-minute video on prune it up, make a little bonsai, but no one ever really keeps them, does updates or anything, even though, I mean, it grows incredible fast. I pruned basically every single branch back, and every single branch has new buds on it, every single one. So I don't know, I'm just playing around with it to see what I can get from it. I've had it since about 2 months or so. Got it around the end of December, so it looks cool. I don't know, I've never really seen anyone do anything with it, so we'll see. Here's my big juniper cucumbers that I cut the crap out of earlier on. Everything's greened up everywhere, so a few little branches died back. not too big of a deal. I just wanted to see what I could get away with doing to it. So still looks a bit weird, but I don't know. Looks cool. There's a Ficus alii, whatever. Probably not gonna be able to bonsai it because it's just so long and lanky, and the leaves don't really reduce. But it's cool. It's cool. There's two of the little citrus that I got out of the woods. They're still alive. All the citruses that I collected are still alive, but they haven't leafed out yet. It's springtime now, so maybe soon, but put them back pretty hard and just potted them up and left them there, so we'll see. There's another little native pine, probably gonna die. When they're that big, I've never kept them alive, no clue. Another one of those citrus. A few cuttings that actually look better than the actual plant itself, but I'm trying to get a cutting off that juniper. It's been in there for about a month or so, so it still looks decent. Here's my, I believe it's a Chinese elm that I did a video on a while back. Leafed out again, leafed out beautifully. It's one of the fastest growing things I have. I mean, you can see all of that from the wire out is new growth in just like the last week or two. So I mean, it looks really pretty now. I'm gonna have to organize it up a bit. Here's the native junipers I got up near San Antonio. These two both have new green growth on them. They're looking pretty good. I mean, this one's really greened out. I've got really high hope for it. This one's a bit slower. Still alive, but not really greened up much. My little bald cypress, a bird dug it up. So, I mean, it's kind of slowed down. Since then, I had to replant it down there and put some soil on top of it. But hopefully now, since it's springtime, it'll get working again too, so we'll see. And then just a little piece off that stone pine. I don't know if they'll grow from cuttings or not. I just shoved it down in there and it stayed, but a few more of the citrus still look fine. Giant Benjamina. It's healing over those wounds from where I pulled apart the fusion where it was all braided together. They're healing over good, but they're just such gnarly scars. I doubt I could ever really get too much from it, but a few of those where I cut the tops off, they're still green under the bark. They're still alive, but I don't know if they're ever gonna leaf out again. A cutting is alive. It's been there for about a month and a half, so I mean, it's good. It's a good cutting. I'm gonna give it a few months before I dig it up, but I mean, at least I can get cuttings off the big tree. It's giant. I mean, absolutely huge. Probably about 4 feet tall or so, maybe 5 feet tall. Cause yeah, it's probably about 5 feet tall or so. Really, really nice. At least get some good cuttings off of it. Maybe cut some bigger branches off later in the future. I've never really worked with Benjamina, so I mean, it's nice to have at least a different kind of ficus. I got a desert rose just a few weeks ago. This looks nice. I've seen people do some cool stuff with them. I've never managed to keep them alive. They end up just rotting after a while, so I've been trying to study them a little bit more, and I've seen people that basically just never water them, and that's what I'm gonna try doing. They just don't water them at all until they're basically dead, and then they dump them with water and they grow out really nice. So that's what I'm gonna try. And here's I got one of those goofy little ginseng ficus from Walmart or something a few months, like a year ago now. And I just buried it really deep. And I'm just letting it grow completely wild. All of that's new growth. This is all winter growth too, so. But this is the one I got the little tiny cuttings off of. So I'm just gonna let it grow completely wild, thicken up, and then just hack it way, way, way down to get some good shape out of it. So I'm trying to the really nasty kind of wild ginseng look that they sell them as. I'm trying to heal over the cut at the top and then kind of even out the big bulbous roots at the bottom, get some littler, finer roots to cover them off, and hopefully get a cool little tree out of it. Who knows? But I mean, I think it'll be pretty neat. I've always really had an easy time working with these, and I understand them good. I know how to work them good, so I'm just trying something a little more fun with it. But if anybody has any ideas, any clues, any theories on anything, I'll take advice on anything at all to do with these trees. I'm not really stuck on any plans yet, especially with the pines. If anybody has some good advice, I would love it, because I'm just kind of desperate to keep them living. Never really been good with pines, never kept them alive, never made them look nice, so anything you can tell me would be lovely. So anything at all, I would love to hear it. I would love some kind words of encouragement. But that's basically it. That's about it. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I can do. Any cool experiments or anything you think I should get. I'm hopefully gonna get another bald cypress. I'm just gonna go out in the woods and look for one to snatch out, because I mean, they grow everywhere here, so I'm just gonna try to find one, because I've seen some, man, everybody gets them just so fat and huge, but then they live here and no one really grows them too much here. So I'm gonna try to get some more natives working out. But hey, yeah, anything you think, anything you know about, feel free to let me know. Thanks.